we have whittled down the choices for our music video to 4. They are the Kaiser Chiefs with Half the Truth, the Sex Pistols with God Save the Queen, Green Day with She's a Rebel, and the Damned with New Rose.
Kaiser Chiefs, Half the Truth. We thought we could do a music video on that because it's about relationships, and that's something our demographic, teenagers and young adults could probably relate to. So it would be appealing to them if we did a music video on relationships. The tempo of the song is really upbeat, and at points it does go slower. And yeah, so basically it has a variety of its rhythm changes throughout the thing basically, and so we thought we could play around with that a lot. Get a variety of shots in there and just have fun with that. But the thing is, we're not confident in doing it with this one because relationships, that's a pretty common subject, I guess. So it wouldn't. We basically want to do something more original, and we could do this one, but I think we'll just leave it because of
awkward.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. No, it wouldn't be awkward. It'd just be too common and too like half the music videos out there that are actually not all about relationships. So we want to do something different, basically.
Cool. The next one is Sex Pistols with God Save the Queen. It's and that song is just about is about the time when the song came out, which was in 1967, I think, or well, in the 70s, and it's saying about so there wasn't any future then because there was no jobs, and it was like they suggest that the Queen and the government are sort of right-wing sort of fascists, and we were thinking for this music video to have like random pictures of sort of the Queen and
so just kind of flashing up,
and because it's a fast-paced
and upbeat
punk music video, punk song, and there wasn't really any official music video. There was just sort of live performances of the band playing.
Yeah.
So we just thought it would be a good song, but like I said earlier, the song relates to the time it was released.
Yeah.
So we thought that the demographic wouldn't relate to the song as much as a
modern
contemporary song, which has just been released.
Yeah.
Because this song, God Save the Queen, is specific to the 1970s.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be good for intersexuality and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, the song is, like you said, about the 1960s and whatnot, but, we could bring 70s, sorry, but we could bring in a lot more, like, wide things. So we're seeing, the the fascist, whatever. Anti-government thing. It's, it's timeless, really.
And also anti-society type thing.
So, more individualistic.
Yeah.
But anyway, kind of topic. So that would be different sexuality. So that's that. The other song, She's a Rebel by Green Day. I think this is a song that we're most confident with doing because it's an upbeat song, and it's 2 minutes long around about. So I think for an upbeat song that's the perfect time to like get loads and then just make it look pretty good. I think the guitarists and they're pretty good as well. Like some that I'm not gonna forget, but some bits you can get like really fast and stuff, and other bits you can slow down. Similarly, that's similar to Kaiser Chiefs, Half the Truth. But this song, I think, because it's because it's about, I don't know, the main interpretation of it, on the face of it all, is basically it's about a girl that's a rebel, and she's a rebel. But then, if you look into the other lyrics, I mean, I've heard interpretations of it being about, America as a whole, in Green Day basically saying, America's a rebel, kind of thing. So, we could kind of, go everywhere with it.
So it could be we can be original with the song.
Yeah, also it doesn't have an actual music video, so you know we're not going to be influenced by it. Yeah, we're sure that we can make our own thing up for it. Yeah, I mean the first two lines, she's a rebel, she's a saint. You know, rebel, you have loads of different connotations. But saint, you have loads of different connotations for that. So you know, there's a variety. And yeah, I think we could work with this one a lot and just bring anything out of it. Also, a rebel, it's kind of stereotypically is something that relates to, teenagers and,
Yeah. Demographic.
Yes, okay, it is.
Well, of teenager.
Demographic, yeah.
And also that all sort of teenagers will go through the stage of, wanting to rebel and be different from...
Yeah, it's something, I think everyone can relate to that. I mean, everyone gets to at some point in their life where they want to, rebel. But, yeah, I think we're gonna...
Yeah. But anyway, the last song that we have shortlisted is The Damned with New Rose. The song's about someone who's got a new girlfriend and they're saying that I've got a new rose. So, which sort of says I've got a new girlfriend and they think the world of her and stuff. And so it's about a relationship, and we're thinking that we could put random pictures in with narrative of a girl, and the random pictures would be something like it could be like a red rose and then a sort of angel or something.
Yeah.
But again, this song is an old song. It came out in 1970s again. So it sort of relates to that the 1970s, late 1970s culture. So we thought this might not be the best song because
it is universal, but it's still
and
something a bit common.
Yeah, and it's like a relationship. It's a new relationship, and like Esma said, it is common. And now you get so many different music videos about relationships, and it just seems a bit boring now.
Yeah. So I think in our music video we're just going to go totally against relationships. If anything, we're just going to try and be a bit more, different. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So the song, decision making now.
So the song we're going to pick is
She's a Rebel by Green Day because of all the reasons I explained earlier. It's upbeat, and in a folk group, they do say if it's an upbeat song, then you can mainly have performance based, and I think that would be a really good element to have in this song because like I said earlier, the guitarist and chorus and everything, they're pretty. It's like a chant, like she's a rebel.
Yeah, and it's like the chorus is like a chant, so it'll be catchy. Catchy, and our demographic can sort of it's easy to chant to, so our demographic can sort of when it can chant to the.
Yeah. I mean that's more on the music side, but even with the music video, if it's got repetition, instead of like repeating every same thing every time the vocalist says she's a rebel, we can have something different. So yeah, it's got like I said earlier, the saint and rebel thing. We can play around with it, and even for our digipack, I think we could do a lot with the digipack. I mean, the rebel
and
saint,
also
we have different things on
the
the
music video and digipack. We can have a lot of intertextuality. We've
Oh,
got
yeah.
the old punk bands and things,
cool.
and also the new punk bands which are out as well.
Yeah, I mean, like that could also kind of relate to the songs mentioned earlier, like God Save the Queen and whatever, and
because if
the
you
other
think
one
in the
about rebelling.
1970s, like the punk band came out and changed the face of music. And
And she's a rebel, and there's a lyric in She's a Rebel, it's like the dawning of our lives or something, but kind of saying she brings, she's kind of the new, she started a new something kind of thing. So that could link in with the previous songs that we mentioned. So we're not ignoring the others completely, but I think if we do She's a Rebel, we can bring in lots of things.
We can bring all different things to it. We can just be more original with it and sort of hold on and run away with it.